Hello, my name is Marcus Grigo. Welcome to Sweet Kitchen Skills. Welcome! Today we make fougasse bread. So for this beautiful bread, you don't need very much. You need water, yeast, salt, and flour. To make a very nice fougasse bread, you also need a baking steel like that one or a baking stone. It's not absolutely necessary, but it gives you a much better result. The steel needs to be in the oven at 250 Celsius and the oven needs to be warm. So to mix the bread, use lukewarm water and put the yeast inside and mix gently. Add the salt, mix again. Add the flour. I use Tipo 00, which is a very strong gluten flour. I like that very much. Gives you a lot of air, a lot of protein in that flour. And then start mixing. Sorry, my camera was on the wrong angle, but you will live. It's okay. Mix, and I will mix it on high speed. I know this is not a dough mixer, but it works anyway. You can do it by hand if you want, but I'm a lazy bugger, so I do it like that. So I look at the consistency already, nice and smooth. Very important. If you think it's a little bit too sticky, mix it a little bit more. Please don't make the bread too dry. It needs to be a little bit sticky and soft. So put a little flour on the table, a little flour inside a bowl. Take the bread out of the bowl and form it into a nice round shape. I'm educated as a baker, so I know how to shape it. It looks very easy, but it can be very difficult, especially when the bread is very sticky like that one. So I use a little bit more flour, but always be careful. I use semolina for drizzling. I like that, it gives you a nice consistency, but don't use too much flour. It's very often a mistake what people do. You see it's nice and soft, so a little bit of flour or semolina at the bottom. Flatten it a little bit, put some cling film on top and put it a warm place. I put it on top of my radiator and leave it there for about 1 hour. Right there, nice. So that keeps me time for going to the gym. So before I went to the gym, I made the dough for the bread, focaccia. Fougasse of course. And now make my protein drink, and then we will finish off the focaccia. My girlfriend already turned up the oven 250 degrees Celsius, and yeah, just in a moment and we are ready to go. So focaccia is it's a very easy bread to make, at least the dough. The shape needs a little bit of practice, so I will show you how to do it. Skål. So now about 1.5 hours later, I come home and the dough is about double size. That looks beautiful. So be careful when you move it. You don't want to knock it down because you're going to bake it right away. You just need to put it in shape and then bake it right away. So very careful. So I'll use a scraper like this for cutting and for moving the bread. So for working with the bread, I use durum semolina, which is a little bit grainy. I like the consistency. Very careful remove. Oh, I don't like that. A little bit of flour. Flour on top. Yes. So now the cutting. Cut it in half. Just about half. Don't touch too much. And then move one half. Over here. So now the difficult part, cutting. Cut in the middle. Create a distance right away. See? Use this side to cut small cuts here. Bigger cuts if you can. Smaller cuts here. And then create, can't see these edges. This is very nice for this bread. And again, starting here. Pull. 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 And create a beautiful leaf. See? Doesn't need to be perfect. The leaf is not perfect. You would like to have these edges beautiful. You know, this is perfect. Just how I would like the bread. This is just plain. I think it's beautiful like this. Okay, the whole bread before baking. Now 250 degree, 12-13 minutes in the oven, a little bit of water, and it will be perfect. So as you can see, there's a lot of air inside the dough, and when you bake it, you want the edges very dark. So if 13-14 minutes is not enough, give the bread a little bit more. Remember, it needs to be very warm, 250 degree, maybe 260, very warm oven. So when you open it, very fast inside. See, it's on the baking sheet. Put it on the hot baking metal or baking stone. Put some water in there and then close. You see the result after 13 minutes baking, a beautiful, beautiful bread. Fougasse bread. Serve it with aioli, which is a mayonnaise with garlic. Serve it with a pesto. Serve it with olive oil and salt. Serve it to your coq au vin. You know, serve it just with butter. This bread tastes amazing and it's very nice and crunchy. As you can see, I already started. I have some pepper fruit pesto and here some olive oil and salt, and you know, just enjoy it with that. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you will be back. I hope you will subscribe to this channel, and see you soon for more. Next time it will be a Mont Blanc cake. You will enjoy that very much. See you soon.
Oh my god. It's pepper fruit pesto, olive oil, and a little bit of salt.
So next time is this beauty, the Mont Blanc cake. Beautiful cake. A little bit difficult, but very beautiful. So hope I will see you soon. Take care. Remember to subscribe. Bye.